Alright, so I just wanted to make a quick video about a couple of things. One, priority thing. Channel's name has been changed. For a couple of reasons of when I created the channel, I guess I didn't really look up Metal Hedgie. I was just like, oh, I assumed nobody was using it. There's actually a band called Metal Hedgehog or something. There was previously a channel called Metal Hedgie, which they are no longer called that. There's a couple of other things that come up, like there's a shop called Metal Hedgie out in California, I believe. So there's just a couple of things like that. So, and of course, I end up when you type in Metal Hedgie, like when I've tried to find my own videos, I find stuff like Sonic, and you know what? That didn't cross my mind. I didn't think that through. The Hedgie thing is not because of Sonic. It is because of I have a deep love for hedgehogs, and I can relate to them. Having owned multiple hedgehogs in my life, by multiple I mean two. I relate to hedgehogs. They are a very reluctant creature, very secluded. However, once you warm up to them and gain their trust, they are very rewarding and very friendly, which is how I am. So, hence the hedgehog part. So I'm no longer metal hedgy. I am now, metal being, of course, the music I listen to. I am now Nordic hedgy because I look Nordic hedgy up. I don't find anything for it. So, except for a video of a hedgehog in Sweden, I think, something like that. So I am now Nordic hedgy. Um, so as of today, all videos, I will start changing things. I'm not going to change any previous videos. They're still going to say Metal Hedgie, just, because there's no point in changing them when I mention myself as Metal Hedgie in those videos. So there's that. The second thing is as of today, I am starting prep for a special Fallout 4 series. Uh, if anybody has played Elder Scrolls or Fallout, they know that as you continue through the games, you'll find journals left behind by creatures and, or not creatures, by characters and such that you may or may not meet. But it's cool to find these journals, these entries of people who are living this life, in these worlds. And uh, a year or two ago, I started doing that for when I was playing through Fallout 4 because I had already beaten it 3 times and I wanted something new to add to my experience. So I had started doing that, and I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to make a channel out, or a series out of that. So it's not really going to be gameplay. It's more for people who've already played the game or interested in Fallout. And it's going to be from my character's perspective. It's not going to be, you know, uh, it's not just. It's going to be straight from my character's perspective. It's going to be, the story of how my character sees the world and interacts and is dealing with the challenges on an emotional and mental level, to getting grips with the changes that he's, had from being someone from before the bombs dropped to being who he was, or to being who he becomes, when the bombs drop. So, a lot of the stuff that I've written before will probably not apply, which means, especially because of the build I was using at the time, I incorporated that into my backstory. And so I'm not going to have that anymore. So once I get Fallout 4 going, it's going. I need to redo my backstory for the opening thing. Now these videos will be anywhere between maybe 2 minutes to maybe 15, depending on certain things. Like the initial video will be a long one, because because my backstory for my dude takes place before the Battle of Anchorage. Like it starts the day before the Battle of Anchorage, which was January 11th, I believe. And my first entry into my journal for my character was January 10th. So this is just something new. I haven't seen anybody do anything like this. If it goes really well, I have no issue with going through Skyrim like this, going through Fallout 4, or sorry, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Speaking of, I wanted this video to actually be in one of the old Fallout games. I couldn't get 3 running. I don't feel like installing 4 or installing New Vegas right now. My capturing program is not working properly on Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, so this is what I have. So I just figured Fable because relaxing music and Pimpat Assassin. I mean, it's entertaining. So it will be a very realistic, dramatic readings that I'm going to do, and there won't be a lot of combat. There won't be a lot of, shenanigans. It'll sort of be after I go through certain events, or I've had a good amount of gameplay hours. It'll be my character sitting down, by a campfire or patrolling wherever he's resting for the night, or wherever he's camping or whatever. And he'll go over this, as if I'm reading it to the, as if I'm recording a recording to the tech boy. So I think it's clever, and it's something that I really want to do. And this is something I thought was a really cool idea. Hopefully, I can get some Fallout fans to follow, enjoy my content. Like I said, it's more a creative thing than a fancy, watch this. It's more of a listen thing. A lot of the channels I listen to, Tactical Imperialis, 40k Theories, Arch Warhammer, One Mind Syndicate, of course those are all Warhammer things. Ooh, that was funny. Or weird. A lot of the videos that I listen to are simply that. They're videos meant to listen to, not so much look. Like, they show some artwork and stuff, which is cool, but a lot of these are meant to be informatory, meant for, something to listen to while you're doing something else, like Arch. I'm usually listening to Arch Warhammer when I'm playing video games, or running errands, or, stuff like that, doing models. So that is ideally how I wanted my videos to be made. That is ideally how I wanted my channel to be made. I don't know if I'm going to do proper lore videos on anything, because of simply how much everything I want to do lore videos on. There's always a dozen lore videos on, at least on whatever topic I want to do them on, because everybody's already in love with them like I am, and everybody has it covered. So there's no point in me doing that. But it's just something creative. I'm going to do this journal for my character, and it will be through all of Fallout 4. Through the DLCs, through whatever missions I do, stuff like that. So it will come sporadic. It will come, whenever I'm in the mood, or whenever I get certain things done. So it's not going to be a scheduled thing. It's just, it comes out they come out when they come out, and this is a real long-term project for me because of how long this will take me, and because I'm not trying to rush this. So I already have the name for my character. I already know the way I'm going to play the game. I already know, everything I do. I need to sit down and write my backstory for the first video, and these will be scripted. These aren't just me rambling. These will be, I'm going to type them out on my computer, and I'll read them while, my character is doing something simple, and, just so the thoughts are more clear and focused, and I'm not rambling like I always do, like, of course, I'm doing in this video. So I thought I would give an update about those two things, the name changes and the Fallout series to come. So I'm hoping, if eventually I'm going to get proper artwork for my channel, eventually I will get proper software for my channel, or proper software to do to make proper videos. But for now, I am still limited, and I am doing the best that I can. I want to make this channel a real thing. I'm looking for something to focus on, something to distract from my depression and my mental illnesses and, everything that's dragging me down, and I'm using this channel as my focus. Whether it goes good or bad, in the end, if it goes good, it's only a reward. Until then, it's simply my distraction and something to keep me preoccupied, so I'm not dwelling on what's wrong with me. So, with that, it is Nordic Hedgie out. Have a good day.